That was anticlimactic.
Use a Robozilla, betcha. I'll give you that one.
You suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at a figure from Godzilla vs. Kong, and it's Mechagodzilla. Now, this is a figure I've had for a minute, and it's actually a very hard to find figure. They did not put too many of these out, and I saw it one time a while back, and I double thought about it and walked around the aisle and came back, and both of them had been picked up by another collector. So the second time I saw it, I definitely picked it up, and I love Mechagodzilla. I wasn't too thrilled with the design in this movie, but I definitely wanted to pick him up and check out the action figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Mechagodzilla in the packaging, and it's that open face box. It says Godzilla vs. Kong. We get the play actions. There he is, Mechagodzilla. It's got the movie logo on that side, and that side just got some artwork. It says Mechagodzilla. Just kind of a close-up really quick. There's Godzilla and Kong fighting. There's Mecha, and he comes with an h.e.a.v vehicle, some kind of hover vehicle. Back of the packaging, there's Mechagodzilla. Here are the other figures in line. It's got a little write-up. So if you want to pause and read this, you are more than welcome to. And there he is. There's the play gimmicks right there. And if you want to pause and read this, you can. And then there's the little hover car and all the other figures in the line. I've already reviewed Godzilla and Kong, so if you want to check those out, I'll add links. And yeah, that's about it for the package. Let's get him out of box and see what we think. So here we have Mechagodzilla out of the packaging, and he looks pretty decent to what he looked like in the movie. Again, not my particular favorite design, but he does have the spines like he had in the movie, which is kind of cool. He's got a big, long tail. Lots of design work on it, you know, kind of cool. He comes with this little accessory, hover vehicle, the h.e.a.v. So, yeah, it's got some detail on it. It's got a little windshield painted on there, bunch of hover stuff, kind of empty on the bottom, but yeah, so it does come with the little vehicle, so that's kind of nice. He came with an accessory. Now, as far as the articulation on this guy goes, well, first we get this kind of rubbery spine on the back. The rest of the plastic's pretty solid. So let's see here. His feet do wiggle back and forth like that. And then his legs move back and forth. He's got some nice knee joints as well. They do splay outward, which was kind of surprising. So that's cool. So lots of room there. Arms do move outward. They move upward. There's nothing at the elbow or the wrist, which is unfortunate. And then we've got a hinge joint at the jaw. We also have a ball joint at the base of the tail, which you do have to plug in, FYI, when you get this guy out of package. And that's really about it as far as articulation goes. Now, this figure does have two play gimmicks. One is with the actual vehicle itself, so the little h.e.a.v, whatever you want to call it, the hover car. So it will fit into these hands. It is the right shape, so you just kind of have to worm it into place between his fingers here. So just kind of get that down there and lock him into place, and there he goes. He's got it in his finger grips. And it holds on really, really well once you get it plugged in there, so that's kind of cool. Get him to stand here. So the fact that he can hold the little vehicle and throw it around, I think that's pretty fun. So there is that. And then the other play gimmick with this guy is the chest. You can kind of show the battle damage, so you're going to pry this thing off, and you can kind of see the internal workings. So there's the plate. There it is. And you can plug that back on there. Very similar to Godzilla and King Kong, except it's all robo-versioned. So that's pretty cool. I do like the two gimmicks that it comes with, and, you know, it's fun for kids. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, it's sculpted pretty well to what the character looked like in the movie. I love the red spines. You know, he's mechanical looking. I just didn't care for the face or the hands. Particularly, you know, the design on this wasn't the greatest to me, but it does look like it did in the film, like I said, and there's lots of detail on this figure, which is very, very nice. And of course, we got the gimmick on the chest where you can take that off, so they did pretty good for what we got in the film. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpted well, lots of robotic details everywhere. We get the big red spikes on there. The only drawback, really, I think, in the midsection of the figure, I love the hips, how they go in and out. That's really cool. The arms as well go in and out and up and down. I just wish that the elbows had some articulation and the hands could spin around. That's really the only drawback I see to the figure as a whole. And then finally, taking a look at the legs and tail of the figure. Again, sculpted well. I like the feet. I think they're pretty fun. The tail, nice and long. I like the spike at the end of it. The ball joint's pretty good. The articulation in the legs is very good for a figure on this size. I will say that the feet do kind of spin around a lot when you move it, so just be aware of that if you're posing it. But once you get it into place, it's pretty fine, and you know, it stands well for a Godzilla toy. For comparison, here we have Mechagodzilla with the Age of Extinction chromed out G1 Grimlock that came with the 2014 San Diego Comic-Con pop-up arc, and they're about the same size as far as plastic goes, but they're definitely molded a lot different. I am in the middle of a move and already packed up my Godzilla and Kong figures, but I will say that he is the same size as the Godzilla figures in the same scale. So is the Godzilla vs. Kong Mechagodzilla a figure that you want in your Godzilla collection? Well, if you are collecting all the figures from that movie line, this is definitely one you're going to want because it was a rare figure and it only came 2 figures in a case, and I don't think it came out until like the second or third wave, so they do sell out quickly. If you do see one and you want to complete your collection, I would definitely pick it up. If you're a Mechagodzilla fan, then you may want to go ahead and pick this one up. Like I said, this is not my particular favorite design of Mechagodzilla, but it definitely looks like he did in the film. So there he is, Mechagodzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.